Hello and welcome once more to the third match, the last match of the first week in the Leicester University Bloodbowl League, which is this one. So far, we have seen Team Wombo Combo take on the New Age Overlords, and literally 20 minutes ago, we saw Squeaking Intensifies take on the Lords of Dumb. Now we have the final incredible installment, which is Borkill's Brutes, the Chaos team, versus Team Tim O'Brennan. So in a second, I'm going to get the coach from each team into the chat, and then we can chat with them about their team and how they think their league experience is going to go. So without further ado, I think it's time to get the first person ready, and we'll give him a call. So this is Brenin from Team Tim O'Brennan. Hello, hello, and welcome. Hello, right, so just a few quick questions before your game starts. Let's have a look at your team first of all. Right, so talk me through how you made your team, how you made your lineup, and why you chose the players you chose. That seems fairly sensible. Obviously, you can't get any big guys in your team, so how do you feel about going up against so many punching teams in this league?
Quite confident. You have to teach stay out of the block.
Fair enough. Yep. Yep, that seems like a good strategy. So, what do you think about playing the Chaos team in particular? How are you going to go about trying to beat them?
I think I'm good. I'm just going to use my skill that my team has to start, which Chaos will don't get. So I'm using my agility just to move around and stay out of combat as much as possible.
Yep. Okay, that seems like another good tactic. So, is there any team that you're particularly frightened of playing against in this league? Skaven, okay. Why is that?
Because they're a bit more punchy and they have business with a gutter runner, which can cause problems.
Yeah, the gutter runner is going to be tricky to get rid of when you play them. So, apart from just running away, how are you going to deal with the amount of Chaos Warriors with all their strength 4 on this particular match? Yeah, I think that's a nice tactic to go for. Now, I know I spoke to you before, and you wanted to change the names of your players, but you couldn't do it because we'd already started the league. So, what kind of theme were you going for when if you could change your player names? You can't anymore. But for the players that get killed, Mario and Sonic. That seems like a really good theme, actually. That could be kind of cool. You'll have to name them when various players die, because armor value 7. I have no doubt that you'll be getting some injuries at some point or other during the season. Yeah. Okay. I think that's everything I have to ask you. So, if you just stay on Bloodbowl somewhere, and your challenge will come through when I've done my interview with your opponent. So, good luck for the game, and I shall see you later. Okay, that was Brenin from Team Tim O'Brennan. And now we're going to speak to his opponent. We are going to speak to I'm going to struggle with this all season, aren't I? Elahyrok. Okay, let's have a look at Elahyrok and let's have a chat with him. Hello, hello, and welcome. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions about your team. So, how do you feel going into a match against a team that has already skills on it and is already a fully formed team?
a little bit nervous. The worst from the worst match is a team that can run around and dive out my back. But I can get in and just like tower them with the best.
Yeah, that sounds like a good tactic. So, with regards to your Chaos Warriors, are they going to be put central to try and punch through the middle, or are you going to spread them out a bit more? Yeah, have you done any practice games against Pro Elves before?
No.
Aha, it should be a new experience for you. Are there any particular players from the other team that you're going to try and focus on, or try and avoid, or anything like that? Broken, I like that. No, I'm not going to knock them down. Yeah, okay, yeah, that seems like a logical strategy. So it seems a fairly standard chaos lineup. Do you want to explain why you didn't go for something a bit more crazy or contemporary? Because I think everyone knows why you would have gone for the sensible option, but just any reason behind your team makeup, really?
I always wonder about taking the big guy to start with, but they are so expensive.
Yeah. So that's the reason why you didn't go for the Minotaur straight up then. Yeah. And yeah, more rerolls are good, especially when you haven't got the skills to back it up. So the names for your teams, what's the reasoning behind the theme for the names? I can see a few names from the Warhammer lore, so I can see Sigvald. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's yeah. The Chaos Gods always need to be sated, and if one of them isn't, then something will happen to you, especially in a game so heavily revolved around dice rolling. Now, I'm interested to see why you've gone for an apothecary straight up. Just want to know your reasoning behind that, just because you have height. That's as correct an answer as you could have given. I can't think of any reason why not. If you saw my last game, I had a Croxicore that got killed. Well, sort of. Yeah. So yeah, apothecary is going to be handy. I think that's going to be everything I need to ask you. So if you do the challenging, and then I can kind of hop into the game and watch. But I shall head off Skype, and I wish you the best of luck for your game. And I shall see you later. Okay, so those were the two teams. Those of you who are watching the recorded version won't see that because I've literally just turned on Fraps. However, for those of you that are watching the live stream or watching the full stream on YouTube, you got to hear those interviews. And now we simply need to remember how we can watch the games. So it should come somewhere over here, I think, this time, because I tried up here before, and it didn't work. And so I think they sort of come in around here. So I'm just going to make sure that I can find them and wait till they're actually playing. So Brenin, let's look for him. Okay, so he's not playing just yet. So we'll wait till they're playing, and then we'll hop into the game and see if we can see what they're doing. I think this is going to be a really interesting game. I gave Brenin a few practice games, and he seems fairly solid, although he was playing either joke teams or punchy teams. So I don't know how he's going to do with a more fragile team. However, he's got a solid understanding of the game, and I think he'll do reasonably well. Elahyrok, I've never seen play before, so for all I know, he could be literally the best player in the world, in which case it'll be a very boring league. Can we see Leicester University Bloodbowl League on here somewhere? Not yet. Okay. So we'll just have to keep... Okay, they are now playing, so let's see if we can hop in live, see if we can see them. Okay, I think it's just refreshed. Dum-da-dum-da-dum, it isn't there right now, so we might have to wait for it to just refresh itself a bit more, or I'm missing it. I don't think I'm missing it. Let's keep... Aha, there we go. Let's jump in and start watching. That was much smoother than the last one. Let's hope that we don't get DC'd for any reason. Okay, failed to establish game connection. Now, the last time I did this, I simply logged out, logged in again. So I may have to just turn off the camera a second if this fails, and then I'll be right back when I've reconnected properly. They might be just setting up as well. I don't know whether I don't know at what point you can connect to a game. Right, I'm going to log out and I'm going to log in again. I'll keep talking so that you don't feel as though that you're being neglected. However, the camera should be turned off. You shouldn't be able to see. And let's re-log in. The camera should be back up now. If not, then something else has gone wrong, but that's nothing that I can do. Let's see if we can connect to the game right now. I think this is on a time thing, so I think the game has to have been going X amount of time before you can actually join in the games. Failed to establish connection. Well, it worked 4th time last time, so may have to just wait and be patient, perhaps. We won't miss any of the game. It starts the game automatically. It just means that I finish the game a bit later than them. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off again so that you hopefully can't see my login information. And we're going to log out. Going to wait a second, and we're going to log in again. So for those of you that did see the other game, you shouldn't need to listen to this. For those that didn't see the other games, so far it's been 2 draws, actually. So my Lisbon team, Team Wombo Combo, successfully got a 1-1 draw against Overlord 59, and in the previous match was a 0-0 draw. However, both teams were close to scoring on multiple occasions. I think it's been a decent start to the league so far. I'll just make sure that you can still see. Right, you can still see again. Hopefully we can connect. It was a little bit slow last time, that's the only thing. I had to run around looking and finding how to do this. So we'll just take a quick look at the league, see how everything's panning out. And then we'll go back and hopefully the time will have been done. So this is the league as a whole, 6 of us. So in the first game, Team Wombo Combo, which was me, got a draw against Overlord 59. That was a 1-1 draw. And in the match that has just been played, Higgy and his Lords of Dumb got a 0-0 draw against One Hand Stan and Squeaking Intensifies. Nothing too major has happened yet, apart from, of course, my Croxagore. Where's my Croxagore? Yeah, Godzilla. It doesn't show it here because the league hasn't updated, but he actually misses the next game, and that was after he got killed. Right, let's go back and let's see if we can watch this game. Should be able to now. No, I've procrastinated long enough. If not, then we'll procrastinate some more. And I'll take a drink of water and do things that don't really do anything. Right, okay, so we'll have to wait a bit longer then. So they are indeed playing. Don't need to tell you about the league much more. I can tell you about next week's games. So next week we have Higgy and the Lords of Dumb versus me and Team Wombo Combo. That's kind of frightening because I don't have my Croxagore and I'm 1 player down. But I think I can just about hold my own there. Brenin versus Overlord 59. the two teams that have skills on them. Now this will be interesting. You've got kind of weakness, however, it's Overlord 59. They are only strength of 3, same as the Elves. So that should be very interesting. And then one handstand versus Elahyrok. So he's going to have a tough first 2 weeks because he's against 2 very fast running teams straight up. So that one will be a challenge for him. I think he possibly has a tough start. Aha, there we are. Is that works? Yes, no, maybe? Maybe, or maybe not. Okay. Well, Elahyrok, he's going to have 2 teams which are both very fast, both very good at catching, and that's going to be difficult for him to handle with. Right, I'll log out once more, see how we go. And then let's see if we can get into the game this time. Connecting. Let's turn the video back on. Connecting. This is one thing that I hope that they improve on in Bloodbowl 2, is the connection to watch games. The ability to watch games is severely limited on games that are in play. As you can see, I'm having problems trying to connect to this. And ideally, they would just make a better way of connecting. I'm not sure how they would do that, but I'm sure it'll get better. So I can talk about the league again. There's not really all that much to talk about, really. Talk about next week. I can't really talk about the Hall of Fame because the league hasn't been moved on at all yet. So it's kind of tricky. Let's try it once more, shall we? Community live. Where's ours? Leicester University Bloodbowl League. Now, usually, if it's successful, it connects pretty quickly. So, this one is probably going to time out. I think that's what it's doing. I think it just has a really short timeout timer. So you might have to just log in again. I'm going to keep talking just to entertain you guys. Keep checking back every few minutes because this does work. It worked for the last game. That was very successful. Where is it? There it is. So yeah, it was very successful for the last game. It's just we had to wait a bit. I think we were possibly 2 turns behind in the last game. So it's not too bad of a time behind. Okay. So I suppose we'll just have to hold off for the moment. We'll have to contain your excitement. Let's take a look at the other coaches. Let's have a look at his teams. So Brenin, which we've talked about endlessly. These are the 2 teams that he's been practicing against me. He's got Hobbits to Isengard, which was the Halfling team that punched one of my Skaven teams to death because dice rolling. So yeah, that was interesting to say the least. So let's look at the career stats. So yeah, dead. So yeah, Frodo here killed one of my players, and he injured one, and he knocked out one. I think he got 3. That would make sense. However, I still got a 0-0 draw, so that was kind of nice. And then the other team that he made was the Necrophiles. This was his necromantic team, and again I got fairly unlucky with this. However, I did manage to win 1-0. Yeah, he got lots of knockouts, 4 knockouts right there. But I think that was quite a good game. I might put a video of those up, but I doubt it. Let's see if we can get back into the game, because otherwise it would be kind of silly. A live stream of Bloodbowl without the Bloodbowl. The other option, if I can't get in a few minutes, is I will pause the stream and I will just have to do a video of it once the game is finished, which I don't particularly want to do. I may have to. So stick with it if you're here watching. If you're watching after it's been live and when it's not live again, then I will post a link to when I actually do get in, if I get in. Oh, the camera's been off all that time. Okay. You've been watching a black screen. Go watch cat videos or something. That's probably more interesting right now. Let's try again. Well, I'm sorry about this poor connection. One would have thought that I could get in and watch it, but apparently not. Failed to establish connection. Now that's interesting because I don't quite know how I can change this. There was nothing in here that I did accidentally. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll go completely out of Bloodbowl and I'll restart. I'll give it one more try and then I'll go completely out of Bloodbowl. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, completely out of Bloodbowl. And I'll reload it again rather than just logging out. So again, it'll be more black screen. But hopefully we can get in and watch the match. Okay, so I'm going to turn the screen off once more. I believe it's still off. So I'm going to go all the way out of Bloodbowl. I shall turn off the cameras completely for a minute, so you'll just get to see my beautiful face. I'll completely close that, and let's completely load it up again. Bloodbowl Chaos Edition. Here we go. I wonder whether I'm sure if they'd have scored, I will have got some kind of message from one of them. Right. So let's see if we can get in first. If you're wondering, it still says connecting. It's still failing to establish the connection. So I will try it once more. If it does not work, I will pause the video and I will simply I'll probably live stream it again, perhaps. Don't know yet. Maybe I'll just video it. Okay, so it's still failing to establish the connection, which is annoying in the extreme. And I don't know what I can do about it. For those of you who've just joined, I'm currently having problems connecting to the game. I'll turn it back on just because I can. There we go, you can see it again now. So for those of you that have just joined, I am trying to get into the game, however I'm getting a few connection issues. I am attempting to sort it out, however, trouble is the thing. Okay, so it's continually annoying me and failing to do what I want it to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the stream off here, and I will wait for them to finish their game. I will then fraps their game, and I will upload a video that isn't live, but I will still do some commentary, and hopefully I can still show you the game. If all else fails, I know for a fact that Brenin is recording, and so I'll still be able to get highlights from him. So it's a shame that I wasn't able to bring this live to you, but sometimes technology conspires against me. So the other videos are available. I have many other videos, so you can go and watch them if you feel like it, or you can go and watch somebody else's videos, but I advise you to watch mine first. So I think that'll be that, and I shall see you probably next weekend, when hopefully we'll be doing more live streaming. If this works, if not, videos will be uploaded. They just won't be live. So I shall say goodbye, unless of course it connects right now. No. Okay. Goodbye.